No! What? Like, I have to start again? Okay. So for any of you who don't know, permadeath. This game has it. And I just died. And he took my gun! The bastard! The bastard! That's why you never run in cities, guys. That's why you don't even crouch run in cities. And that's why you're always wary of where people friggin' spawn. Ah, Kamarov. As you can see, my map is empty now. Because I have nothing there. Oh my god. I'm really depressed right now. Like, I'm in a state of severe depression. And I also need to burp. What am I going to do? Well, I know where I am. There's a zombie right there. Cherno is that way. I just don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I should go north. Maybe I should follow my own advice and not... Well, I should follow my own advice and not run upright when there are zombies everywhere. And maybe I should just go north. But I have to inspect this village first. Jesus! There's no one there! You guys saw. All of you bear witness. When I have to go around and say, I died again in my DayZ Let's Play. And people are like, oh, well, you're just horrible. There was no one there. I checked. Goodness sake. Alright guys, welcome. I'm going to try and explain how to play DayZ properly without dying. Ignore the fact that I've died twice. I'm actually amazing at this game, at least I thought I was. I thought I was educated enough to give some form of tutorial on this. I can't even walk! Go away! I'm bleeding, but I'm going to do this first. Urgh. How does it feel? How does it feel to get really slowly teabagged because this game doesn't have good crouching mechanics? Okay. I need to throw on a bandage. As you can see, my blood levels are decreasing right here as well in this top corner. Down to 10,700 points. I have a feeling, and this may just be me, but I have a feeling that after the last update, they've changed the noise level of crouch running. Because normally I would not attract this much attention, but I have attracted a hell of a lot just by crouch running like this. So be wary when you crouch run, guys. If you're watching this right now, be very wary when you crouch run. My temperature is also decreasing. I have to find all that equipment again. At least it survived longer than the average lifespan, which is like, I think 37 minutes or 33 minutes. Something foolish like that. Alright, we're just going to go into here and see if there's anything on the doorstep. Nothing. Gosh darn it. Alright, we're going to move into the city. The city isn't very populated, but it also doesn't have very many useful tools or equipment. When you move inland, there are actually a lot of unique areas that you can check out that will benefit you greatly. There is actually barns everywhere, and these barns actually will house fairly useful weapons. I've found a lot of Winchesters in these barns, and I've said it before, Winchesters are incredibly useful weapons. Alright, this place is just full of them. Jeez Louise. How do I... Should I even bother? Okay, I'm not gonna risk dying like immediately after. Though I have a feeling that it's going to happen anyways. I have that terrible sensation in my spine. Is it running up my spine? Running up my spine! Pretty sure if it was in my spine, I would be paralyzed. That would just not make sense. Alright. Full on run because I'm brave. So I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head north. And when you're traveling through forests, what you want to look for are barns whenever you appear near a road or anything like that, or a lookout tower. Now, lookout towers are super useful. You saw them in the previous video when I was going through the military base. Now, these actually appear... they're not called lookout towers. They're called deer stands, I guess. You know, you would normally stand there when you were looking for deer, hunting for other different creatures like that. But there are always a couple zombies around there, so you have to be careful. So I'm going to look for those now. And those are very useful to get really, really effective weapons. That's where I found that AKM. Just running north. And you can actually find interactive maps online that will have all the locations of these towers. I should probably open one of these maps rather than run blindly and hope I run into one. These maps are, I believe, on the DayZ Wiki website. So if you guys are interested in looking for the DayZ Wiki website, well, you don't have to look for it, but if you're interested in looking through it, it's probably somewhere on there. I'll also post a link in the description below if you can't find it yourself. I'll find it after this video, but I can't do it simultaneously. So we're just going to full-on sprint. We're going to full-on sprint into the wilderness. Isn't this exciting? So much more exciting than dying all the time. God. How did that even happen? How is that even... I'm going to have nightmares tonight because of that. I completely inspect the house. No one is there. I run for like less than a minute away. I aggro a zombie, decide to run back, and there was a guy directly beside me. That shouldn't be possible. Gosh. Alright, so there's a house right there. And of course a zombie right beside it. Gotta figure out where these lookout towers are. Gotta be around here somewhere. Friendly and starry sober. Please don't shoot. Shoot to kill! I love how I've been going on as if I'm like the most epic of bandits. But in reality, I've just been taken advantage of by two bandits. Went through like an hour of work just to have some guy follow my tracks and wait for me patiently while I pull a gigantic horde on my butt. Oh my gosh. Alright, I can't tell if that's a barn. This right ahead looks like a barn to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run straight for it. And I don't even know if I'm going to even bother going crouched. Because I'm at the end of my rope. I'm at the end of my rope. And I feel like a lot of new players probably go through this. They spend an hour or 2 hours really enjoying the game, getting to a couple zombie fights, you know. Just getting really challenged by it, only to have someone just like pounce upon them while they're not paying attention and kill them instantly. The thing is, I didn't even realize I was getting shot at too. I thought there was someone outside. But clearly I was getting shot at. Alright. Another thing to note, that well right there, you can actually use that to put water into your water bottles. So make sure you remember that. Alright. We're going to go up here. Don't even tell me there's nothing in this barn. Okay, well, there's a crossbow bolt. I don't know how useful that's going to be. A couple Makarov mags. I'll throw that in my bag. A can of sardines is always useful. Oh, it's just Makarov mags. Well, that's severely disappointing. Alright, I didn't check what was up there. We're going to run around and check that out. So items usually, they can appear down here, though down here is usually trash. Over there as well. The really good stuff appears up here at the very top. So make sure you check that stuff out. Oh, here's some firewood. So I could put that in my pack. It actually takes up 2 squares instead of 1. I'm not going to do it right now because I have no use for it. And you can, if you find hunting knives or matches or anything like that, that would be more useful. There's another batch right there. And this is used for cars, so if you ever run out of gas, you can take this jerry can and actually fill it up with gasoline so that you can fuel your cars, which is pretty unique, actually. I'm really happy that that mechanic exists in this game. So right now, I'm just going to figure out which way I want to head. And that's going back to the coast. I don't want to go back to the coast, so I'm just going to continue heading inland towards this gigantic forest over here. And hopefully we'll see one of these deer stands. They always appear at the edge of forests, so they're never inside the forest. They're always at the very edge. So if you guys ever see any forests, an effective strategy is if you don't have a map open, but you honestly should have a map open, but you can take advantage of just walking around the forest. You will eventually find a tower, most likely, if you have the time to do it at least. If you don't have the time to do that, you know, maps. Super useful. If you don't take advantage of maps, well, I don't know what to say to you. This game requires you to take advantage of everything and anything. Alrighty, continually running. Run. I'm gonna run at full sprint. I love the way this guy runs at full sprint. Just full on with his pistol hanging out. Wait, what? Continually run. I'm not gonna check that place out because it doesn't look like it could have anything useful. I'm really scanning. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right ahead, right there, is a lookout tower. Wow, that's pretty lucky. I knew that was there. That was obviously there. I don't know how any of you could have not realized that. I obviously am psychic. Like the Pokemon. Alright, continually run. Just want to make sure there's nothing around. Now, the thing about these towers is that there always seem to be a couple of zombies around them. That's just because they're very useful for items. And zombies will usually spawn around either items or houses. And houses you can usually obviously store items, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know, I'm not very logical today. I'm just really off balance after that death. Oh, yep, there we go. There's a police officer. They're usually military as well, the zombies around here. So their bodies can contain some fairly useful stuff. In the latest update, they can now actually carry Makarov mags. So if you're using the Makarov quite extensively, be wary of that. I'm going to sneak around, try and climb up here without attracting too much attention, and see what we got. And I'm really hoping for just an amazing payout. Come on, have mercy on me. I see something. Is it a weapon? Yay! Yay! Thank you. Oh, it's the AKM. It's the AKM, guys. There is a god. Alright, I'm going down again. Oh, whoops. No. Go down. Go down. Can you handle that? Climb through the air. Good job. Alright. Don't attract attention. We're sneaking in this direction. And I honestly don't know why, because for some reason I feel like the strong desire to go back to Cherno and just kill everyone. But that was what I was going to do before. I feel like I should be talking about DayZ and how to play it properly, not crying to myself for then it lasts like 20 minutes. Alright, probably should go over the types of weapons. There are actually a wide variety of weapons in this game, ranging from sniper rifles to assault rifles to submachine guns and other assorted pistols. And shotguns, of course. A zombie game can't go without shotguns. Now, the really useful thing... Oh, snap izzle! Oh, Christ almighty. Alright. The really useful thing to note is that a lot of them can actually have flashlights. Now, you haven't seen me use a flashlight yet, but flashlights are pretty dang useful. You can attach them to your weapon and light the whole place up. Not the whole place, actually, but, you know, of course, you know what I mean. The front part of your scope. Alright, let's check. Oh, let's check what we got in here. Oh my goodness! Can you chill out, sir? Where are you? Where are you? Climb up, man. I dare you. Climb up, zombies. I dare you. Blow your freaking brains out. What the hell is he? What are you doing? Stop spasming. I don't have a shot. Okay, I'm just gonna chill while he spazzes out. And it's gonna be the time he climbs up and kills me. Remember, they can climb up. Here come like 10 billion more. What are you doing? Are you just gonna spaz out? They're just like walking. They're under me. They're just having a party. What? I want to kill you. Walk out in front of me. You stupid. Gosh. Oh, maybe I can get a shot off. Oh yeah, yeah, baby. No. Nope. No, you don't get to kill me. Good. Alright. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive and well. Oh, I probably should check their bodies. Empty tin can. That's not very useful. And the other one, I don't care. Let's continue. Continue onwards. Into the mists. Into the heart of death. I survived that time. I need to redeem myself. Okay. What? I need to start educating people. Okay. Back to what I was saying before. Multiple weapons. The thing about all these weapons, and you probably would have noticed, is that there are different types of ammunition. So, what the heck did I just do? You need to... Oh, my goodness. Did I aggro you? No. The different types of ammunition are specific to weapons. Some of them cross over. Of course, the AK weapons all share their same ammunitions, as well as the American-style weapons, so the M16 and stuff like that. Have I aggroed everything in life? Okay, no. Probably because I'm running through this entire place like a fucking lunatic. I'm insane. Done! I don't care! Run! Run, 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 run! Run, 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 run. Let there be somewhere to hide. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jump over the fence before they can hit me. Dodged. Now they're going to run around the fence. Oh, no. They can still hit me. Oh, God. No, 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 no. This is not how it's going to end. This is not how I'm going to end the video. No, no. I can just hear the pitter-patter of their feet. There has to be a door or something. Okay, okay, okay. I see how it is. I'm gonna have to make my stand. Alright. Brave Danish. Fight them like a man! Oh, God! No, zoom in! Oh, God! What is going on? Oh, oh God. How many ammo? How many ammos do I have left? How many ammos? Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. No, no. I will kill all of you! Have I survived? Okay. Okay. I got this, it's fine, I got this. Oh God, stop running at me! 8 bullets? Oh, that's not good. How does it feel? I just massacred 8 million zombies. That was probably just like the most brilliant waste of ammunition ever. Switch to the Mac. Oh, no, stop. Oh. Bullet to your face. I killed them all. No! I don't even care anymore! I don't even care anymore! Should I inspect all their bodies? I just found this gun, and I'm gonna end it right here. This has to be the worst. It started off really well. This show started off super well. I was really educational. People were learning things. Now, I feel like after these 2 or 3 episodes, it's gone so far downhill. Oh my goodness. I'm done. My name is Danish Buns, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.